Hello, welcome to the third and last day of Vidcon. This Vidcon so far has been fantastic. Like last year I had a great time, and I even stated that it was the best time I had since I moved to LA, and that's still true. But this Vidcon is just better in so many ways. I haven't stood in a single line the entire time. I'm just generally having a better time with anything and everything. I get to see more people this year, and I got to have some really awesome conversations with people. By the way, a thing about stuff that I said yesterday, I actually did finally get to bump into Ashley Mardell and give her that really, really big hug that I wanted to do since I got here. You know, it was fantastic, and she's amazing, and that's it. Sup? Say hi to future me. Hello, future me.
Future him, really?
Yep, that's who we're talking to.
Future with more hair.
Well, future me might have more hair, or no, future me will probably have less hair. I'm already receding a little bit. It's already
less hair, but the same amount of beard.
Probably. The beard is fantastic.
So you liking VidCon?
Oh, this VidCon is fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
You also said this, right? This VidCon has been amazing.
6th year in a row.
6th year. This guy's a dedicated
yes.
VidConner.
Yes.
And we've met a few times here, and that's fun.
Hello.
Hello, Mike. Please tell me.
Yes.
How do you like to adult?
How do I like to adult? Be nice to yourself. Try to get help from other people by helping other people, and don't fart in the pool. That's it. Those are the three.
Those are the three. Not farting in the pool is very important. I never thought about that one.
And you're always gonna get caught. Trust me on that. You're always gonna get caught. Because he told me. That's how I know.
That's because of that time.
Yes.
It was awkward.
Yep.
The lifeguard had to come and was like,
yeah,
you can't fart in the pool.
The Ghostbuster, these guys with Ghostbuster backpacks
came in to suck out all the odor because you can't fart in the pool.
Yeah, exactly.
It's physically impossible.
Yes.
I don't know what I want to do. I just want to chill with the Freddie Wong. How does it feel to be so awesome?
Tiring actually, and I would say I'm not that awesome. I'm just trying to do what I like.
I mean, I wish my boss would just make a big pool of balls.
Dude, we still are looking for those. Like, we still find balls. Like, I'm not kidding. It's been we cleaned up, and we're still finding these everywhere.
That's hilarious. I thought you were going that way.
I'm going this way though. Hey, good to see you.
Hey, thank you for making awesome content.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Professor Hans von Puppet.
Hans von Puppet.
What's your name, young man?
My name is Yosi Berman.
Yosi Berman. I'm here with Yosi Berman at VidCon.
Indeed.
It's a good time, don't you think?
It is a wonderful time.
I love all these people here. We're the PBS, what's it, the PBS Idea Channel?
I love, PBS Idea Channel is one of my favorite channels.
I know, good old Mike, he's right over there, you know.
I know, I got to talk to him before, let him know my theory that we were all wrong about Tinky Winky. Indeed.
Oh, Tinky Winky is straight though? What?
No, Tinky Winky, I don't know if Tinky Winky is straight or gay. Okay. What I do know is that all the signs that we use to point that Tinky Winky is gay actually are signs that point that Tinky Winky is transgender.
Oh, what do you know?
He has a vulvic symbol on his head.
Okay.
Her head.
Got it, yeah.
She carries a purse. She's purple. All very feminine qualities, but not. We don't know anything about her sexuality. She's too young for us to understand anything about
I think in reality they are all, you know, genderless.
Well, of course. But if we're going,
but I think they are good simulacra of all of these different types of people. You know.
Indeed.
Like you'd say, well, I feel more like I'm more of a Lala myself. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you watch.
Is it the yellow thing? Do you also feel a little bit like a Simpson?
Well, they're hilarious people, you know.
They are hilarious.
I don't even know which one Lala is. I think it's like when you watch Sex and the City. You go, oh, I'm more of a Miranda. You know what I mean? You just pick one that you identify with, and that's who you see the show through. You know.
But you don't just pick one randomly. You usually identify with one that makes.
Who you know. I'm just out of touch with the Teletubbies, you know.
Well, so am I. How's the frame, guys?
How do we look? Are we on camera?
No, maybe. Okay, no one's there for. I think this has made its way to them.
That's there.
So you do film stuff, right?
Yeah, I do. I'm teaching a series right now called Pocket Film School.
So I studied film and communications and education for 2 years.
Where'd you go?
Seminar Kibbutzim in Tel Aviv. So that's.
Oh, okay.
That's hence Yosi.
I hear they're excellent.
they're okay.
Okay, good.
Hence my dropoutness.
Well, you dropped out. Well, that's
Yes.
okay. Dropping
No.
out of film school is okay because the real world can teach you a lot. YouTube can teach you a lot. For example, on my channel, Professor Bubble. Anything else, young man?
All I want to say is that your hand has a lovely mustache.
My what? My hand has a mustache? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, this might be a little too heavy, but I
Now
believe.
listen, I think you're going to go in a weird racist area here.
Oh,
I think you
okay.
should stay away from it.
All right, so
what I'm
you know
saying?
what? I will just leave it alone.
Okay.
Your mustache that is on your face is also fabulous.
Also fabulous. I don't know what he's talking about, but thank you very much. I take the compliments. Your mustache is pretty good too. I give it a B+.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love this B+. My arm is getting tired.
Okay, well let's call this a day. Let's wrap this up.
Wrapping up.
Wrapping up
It's wrapped, I think.
and cut.
And cut. We're actually walking right next to Vsauce 2 over there, so time for random questions is a good time.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know anyone without a name?
Well, it's impossible to say that I do. I've met a person who wouldn't tell me his name, so I can assume only either he was a jerk or he just doesn't have a name and he's like it just brings up emotional like backgrounds for him, you know. Not having no idea what to have people call him. It's crazy.
That's interesting. I was actually having this conversation about names with NerdSync, about who does comic books,
Right.
about how Ant-Man sounds ridiculous to us because we don't know the name. Because
Right.
if you think about it, Batman and Superman are just
They
as
both sound
ridiculous.
I mean, Superman especially sounds ridiculous.
But
It sounds
because,
almost-
oh wait, I'm gonna
redundant.
put this in the minute. But because we're used to the name and it's like familiar to us and it doesn't
Right.
sound silly to us anymore. And then, like I was thinking about it, my name is Yosi, Y-O-S-I. This
that
is
not a common name.
well,
But
little
to you,
tidbit.
it's just like
So no, actually, I'm gonna take you a little bit back. I'm from Israel, born and raised.
right on.
And in Israel, Yosi is a common name. It's
Right.
so common that in the year 2000, it was the most common name to give to boys
In Israel,
in Israel.
right? Well,
I
that
moved
means-
to the States, and people think my name sounds like the dinosaur form from Super Mario.
I mean, they're not far off.
They're not far off. And then I
name's
think
Yoshi.
about it, and then I talked to this dude I'm talking to a dude called Scott about this.
Right.
Scott, if I would take his name in Israel, sounds ridiculous. It sounds like the holiday, Sukkot, like a Jewish holiday.
Right.
So that's just so their names, like we have names, but they're pretty ridiculous and redundant.
Well,
but
names are a pretty weird thing because pretty much it depends on where you're. Like you're saying, it's where you're from. Like there's one guy who named his kids like Space Station or something. Or and there's one guy who named his kid Apple who actually wasn't Steve Jobs. Funny enough. But and because nobody else is called that, we think it's weird. But
it's
thousands of years ago, I'm sure my name Josh, very common in the United States. That was probably some weird name.
Well,
thousands of
Josh
years
is a
ago.
derivative of Joshua,
Yeah,
which is
which
a
is
derivative of Yehoshua. Well, at least in Hebrew, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, definitely. And that name's been around forever.
And that name has been around for a very, very long time. So yeah, there's all that history of stuff, which is always
Well,
fun to go through, I think, just for funsies.
No, it really is. Just learning more about where your name comes from.
Yeah.
I mean, it has nothing to do with necessarily who you are as a person.
Yeah, it's
But,
just interesting for
it's just interesting, to
just interesting.
knowing.
For
Right.
just the sake of interest. This was a really awesome and random conversation.
It was.
Anyway, using this sea of vloggers to talk about stuff, thank you for watching and have an awesome life.